Hey guys, welcome to a stream. I'm in my survival worlds here, and today we're going to continue working on the castle, which is right behind me, and it just started raining. So yeah, today we'll have another chill stream, hopefully get some work done over here. Everything should be working on the stream, so that's good. My inventory is a bit of a mess too. So yeah, today the kind of idea of what we're going to work on is this wall right here. Is we're going to continue this wall all the way around. Uh, I still don't entirely know what the design will be above the wall and after that, but I think once we have it in place, I'll kind of get an idea of what I want. And yeah, so hopefully we can get most of the wall done today. Um, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do all of it because it's pretty big, and I don't know if I'll also do this part, if we'll get to that, like the railing today also, because there's going to be a lot of blocks we need to place. So yeah, and also I would like to talk about like a thing that problem I've been having with streams. So the way I usually do my streams is I have like that little 5 minute kind of stream starting up thing before, just to make sure everything's working and to give myself a second to get ready. Um, but like YouTube's kind of glitchy because what I usually did in the past, I usually cut out that first 5 minutes when I made the video public, like the stream public after I stream. But YouTube's like editing system is really glitchy, and sometimes like I noticed in the past it messed up the audio and the video itself, and it just wouldn't actually cut out the thing correctly. So some videos will just have the front part in is kind of just what it's going to be if it doesn't work for that video. But I think it's okay. Also, I did that visual novel series the past week, so that's a little bit different than what I usually do with Minecraft and Hollow Knight and Crosscode. But I do kind of want to do more games on my channel since I kind of am very focused on like the three that I'm currently doing. So I want to expand to other games on the channel eventually, or just do more stuff. Is kind of my goal. So yeah, that's like a new different type of game I played. So let's get started here. It is raining, so it's kind of hard to see. But what we're gonna need is just a ton of the three main blocks of this build: andesite, stone, and stone brick. Also, I feel a little sick today. My nose is a little stopped up, so if I sound a little weird, that is why. All right. So let me clear out my inventory. Actually, I have a few shulker boxes on me. I didn't really prepare before the stream anything, so it's like right after the other ones, basically where we are here. So let's dump anything unnecessary in there. I can move my tools here and stuff. I don't need the lanterns. I don't need that. I can take this, that. I have a ton of the stone in the chests, I'm sure of, because we went mining relatively recently. The thing that I'm kind of going to be lacking, though, is andesite, because andesite is harder to get than stone, which makes sense. So I know I have quite a bit in one of these chests, so we need to get that. But yeah, hopefully we can make some good progress today. Don't know which chest it is. But we do have a decent amount on me. I have a decent amount on me right now. So, shouldn't be too bad. Uh, yeah, this chest system is a mess. And I don't know where really anything is. So I forget between streams and stuff. Well, I'm sure there's a ton of andesite in one of these chests. Okay, there's a little bit in there. It's just, I will definitely run out at some point, so we'll have to get more. And it'd kind of be nice to just have, oop, didn't mean to drop that, have it like all before we go up and kind of empty out these shulker boxes for stuff that we need. Uh, to be more efficient. There we go. Okay, I think we only really need to take one of these for now. So we can put like We can leave these shulker boxes out here with like other kind of useful stuff, more andesites in there. We might need to go andesite mining again. That's always a possibility. I think I know where my beacon is though, so that's good. I didn't lose it like I did before. Alright, I think that's good. I don't know, I don't really have any. Let me just put a bunch of stone in the shulker box for now. I don't know where all my andesite is. So we'll need to check in the chests again, but that's okay. I need to, let's clear out a few spaces in my inventory. Alright, now let's head up and get to work. This is going to be quite the long project we have here for the next step. Let me take a quick sip of water. My throat's a little dry. Okay. Good. So let's get one of each of the blocks here. I should probably make a bit more stone brick. Alright, so I just go along the grass. That's really all I need to do. Does it? Okay, yeah, it drops down naturally itself. Alright. Just trying to make sure I line everything up correctly. Here. Okay, so the way this kind of works is we just randomize the blocks as we go and try to make it look all cool, which is the idea. I probably want to just do this bottom layer first, just so it's easier to build on top of it. So let's do that to start today, and then it should be easy to build off of it from there. Hopefully I make sure to keep it randomized though. Okay. So, since I'm gonna add a bunch of trees here too, I don't know what's the best way to get all the resources for it, because I think we're gonna use spruce and the azalea leaves mainly. And I don't really know how to farm azalea leaves, like, the best way. I guess we just make, like, a row of the trees and then just shear them. Did I? Okay. I need to pay a little bit of attention while doing this, because I'm gonna mess some of the stuff up, and that'd be annoying. But yeah, I don't know what's the best way to gather it. I don't know how much we need of that, too. And yeah, that's probably not going to be something we do today. We're not going to probably have time to make a tree today. Also, I don't have the resources, so. But yeah, I don't know how long it'll take to build all that and all the kind of decoration that's on this green strip of the build. I think it's relatively randomized. It's not probably the best currently, because kind of doing this a little messy. Let me just make it so there's tools instead of a torch so I don't accidentally place one. I can leave that there for later. Oh, okay. It is annoying, like, kind of having to break and place blocks along here. I think I'm almost using the most of andesite right now. So is it randomized? Am I doing it random? Yeah, it looks pretty random. I need to use more stone. I'm not using enough of just regular stone. It's going back. There's way too much andesite right here. Look how big the strip of andesite and bricks is. That's not good. So let's make, like, that. Need to make sure it stays random. So it looks good. Hello. Alright, so here, I forget, I think the block goes there for the connecting part. We'll need to build like the part on top of this later anyway, so it'll figure itself out later, hopefully. Okay, ran out of the first stack of andesite. So once we have this first kind of layer in, we'll be able to go a lot faster. Is kind of the idea here. Sort of like we did with the dirt, where we had the one kind of outer layer and then filled it all in the last stream. Maybe let's go take a quick sleep so that the rain isn't messing with our view. Because kind of the YouTube kind of makes the video a little bit blurry, so the rain doesn't look that great in when it's like live. So I'll try to make it nicer to see here. Okay. And if you guys have any suggestions for games too, I would be willing to look into it. Because I do want to do content that you guys would like, of course. But yeah, there's a wandering trader down there. Okay, we're going pretty fast here. We're almost like, I think we're about halfway around the circle. I mean, is this random? Is this looking good? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I think that's okay for that part. All right. So hopefully once I get in the rhythm here, this will kind of be almost therapeutic type of thing going on. Then we can just relax and make progress, which is good. Okay. Definitely over halfway now, which is fantastic. Okay, looks good, I think. Maybe I'm not using enough stone bricks on the build, which might be a problem. I'm kind of just missing it for some reason. So we'll try to make sure to incorporate an equal amount of all the blocks, but yeah. There we go. So this is pretty fast. Just one block. I don't remember how tall this wall was in total. But I think we will be able to do the whole one today. Like the whole wall. Maybe not the entirety of the top part of it, because that's pretty big. But maybe just the basic part of the wall. Maybe my andesite's in a shulker box. That might have been where I left it. Might have missed that. Okay. All right. All right. And the grass is grown in mostly in most parts, I guess, from the last stream, from where we placed the dirt. So it's gonna get there eventually. It might not. Oh, is everything okay? Give me one sec. The stream is acting weird. Okay, I think it's okay. It's just, like, yeah, it's fine. So, yeah, the grass is gonna grow, which is good. I kind of always am annoyed, like, when the grass is, like, in builds when it's not, like, really yet complete. But I just need to give it some time, and then it'll grow. And, the whole greenery area will look nice. Hello, villager. Okay, that was... I am missing stone brick from this area. Let me just place some here then. But we're almost there. We're almost attached to it. Hello. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, it's just right there. Let me get more stone brick. Keep going. And usually when we go around, like, once we fill it in, I'll do it like 3 blocks at a time, because I think that's, like, the length of how far you can place downward. I'm currently working on my castle here, and I'm building this wall. Currently, I'm just getting the foundation blocks so I can build off of it. But after that, we should be making a lot more progress. So there we go. I still have a decent amount of andesite, but I do want to look back into one of my shulker boxes down here. Because I know I definitely have a lot of it somewhere here. Okay. What's the castle's name? I have not named the castle. Maybe it's just Major Pilot's Castle. That's what it currently is, I guess. But it's going to be my main base in this world, so we're trying to make it look really impressive. This is odd. I don't know where I put my andesite. There's 22 in there. Yeah, this is a mess of chests. Once I finish, I'll get a actual storage system, but right now I can't really bother to organize this. I may need to just go andesite mining again. I'm definitely going to run out with what I have now. So I don't know where it went. I guess I used it all. That kind of makes sense. So once we run out of andesite, I guess we'll have to go mining for some more. So we'll get like 1 or 2 shulker boxes. And that'll definitely slow down the progress on the build, but that's okay. And this is like where Swift Sneak will actually come in handy, because this is like the type of thing that it'll be useful for. Kind of just going fast here. And that's pretty randomized, kind of doing it like that. Maybe the stone will be the most prominent because it's in the center one. But I don't know. Maybe I should take my shield off too, just so it doesn't, like, stop me. But yeah, we could go on a little bit of a mining expedition. I think my beacon's over there. I think I left it there, or I picked it up. I don't remember. But it should be easy to find either way. I think I picked it up from the last time I went mining. Okay, we need more stone brick. Yes, this is a very big castle. Don't know when I'll finish it. I've been working on it for over a year now, so hopefully one day. Is it randomized? That looks good. Okay, that's good enough for what I want. Just want to make sure not to make it like all a big chunk of one thing. Is that? Yeah, that's fine. But this is pretty fast, like this way of building, I think. And I'm out of stone brick. All right, so we can make a couple more stacks of that. Okay. Or maybe it's not hitting the center block as much because I'm like whizzing past it too fast. That might also be a thing. So I don't know. I have another shulker box of stone on me, so once we run out, I can just open that up. Okay. Good. And I missed a block there. I don't know how I did that. I can place one in. How tall is it going to be? I don't know. Probably maybe like that tall, like maybe double. I don't know. It's going to be big. It's might not, I don't know. It might be like double the height of this wall, maybe. I haven't fully figured out what I'm going to do for the rest of the design. Because I'm kind of like the trouble I'm having is I don't know like how to fill in the center of it because I don't want it to just be a wall and then something inside of it. I want it to be like one solid structure. But like if you have just a giant flat roof over an area, it usually doesn't look good. So I'm going to try to make it with layers and stuff right here. So that's what this kind of grass area is. It is going to take a long time to finish. I don't know if this project was a little bit too ambitious of me, to be honest. I kind of just wanted to make sure. My goal of it was kind of just to prove that I was able to do a huge project in a world. And it kind of overtook this series, which I don't know if was entirely my intention, but I think it's fine. Once it's done, it'll be worth it because it'll look amazing. Hello. Yeah. So like this part, I actually have a tree design I kind of made already for this part. So I'm gonna do that here. And yeah, uh kind of having little like house type things with windows is kind of how it's gonna be. So there's just gonna be a bunch of little structures built up on it. Is this good? Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if I was messing up the system here. But building does eat through blocks really fast. Okay, let me check one thing real quick. Stream is acting up again. It tells me there's a problem, but it's perfectly fine, which is annoying. YouTube's acting weird lately. For me. Alright, and it's annoying like this, the glitch, like when you see how blocks keep like going invisible? I think that's because of Optifine, and I have to like zoom in for it to go away. And it's kind of like not that big of a deal, but it kind of happens enough to be a bit annoying. So, a riddle? I'll take a riddle, sure. Okay, let me get more stone brick out. I think it's okay if, well, with it being night since it's all lit up here, but I probably should be careful to sleep eventually and make sure no phantoms come or I get jump scared by a creeper. Because that has happened before, and it's annoying fixing stuff you've already built. What is heavy forwards but backwards is not? So what am I? Heavy forwards but not, but backwards is not. Okay. Um, not sure. That might be, I don't know, like in Minecraft you go a lot faster if you go forwards than backwards, but I don't think that entirely works with the word heavy. Um, falling? I don't know, that doesn't make sense either. Uh, I'm not sure. I feel like most times the riddles are really hard to get. Like you kind of have to know what it is, and it's kind of the fact that you don't know is what makes it interesting. I'll take a clue though, yeah. See if I'm smart enough to figure out the riddle. Okay, this is good. We're still keeping it random. I haven't got too distracted from the build. It's not a play on words. So it's just anything. So I can come up with something that's heavy forwards but not backwards. So there's a lot of things like that, I'd assume. Like, what is heavy in the front? I don't know. A hammer. A hammer, if you're like laying it on the ground, it's heavy in the front because it has all the metal there and it's just a stick on the other side. So that might work. I think I might have need a bit more stone here. Stone brick, I mean. Nope, not a hammer. Uh, hmm. That is tricky. I feel like it's might be an animal, but that or a vehicle of some kind. Um, okay, I'll give it another minute, but I probably won't get this. I kind of just I can't really think of anything. I should be going a little bit faster here. I just feel like I was messing up a little bit when I was doing that earlier. Hmm. It's a lot of stone. I don't know how I messed that up. That's too much stone here. We need to put some andesite or something. Now that looks kind of weird. Um, I'll make one final guess. What's um uh oh. I have no idea. Let me um heavy like falling with an elytra. I'll say that. That's definitely not the answer, but it kind of makes sense, right? Because all your weight's forward when you use an elytra, and you can't like really fly backwards with an elytra. So going forward, it's heavier. Maybe it makes sense, I guess, but that's definitely not it. So that's my guess. Yeah, I'll take the answer now. Um, it's not a Minecraft riddle. Yeah. Hmm. I have no idea. Hmm. Is it related to video games then at all? I feel like it's gonna be like a car or something, or like a sport. It's an IS. It's a ton. Heavy. I. Hmm. Not. Oh, is that why? Okay, wait. What is heavy forwards but not, but backwards is not? Oh, that's. I read the question. I was like, that kind of sounds weird when I read it. That makes sense. Okay. Because I read and I'm like, that really is a weird way to say it. So I was kind of confused, but I guess that's kind of the point of the riddle. Nicely done. But isn't that a play on words? Didn't you say it was not? You said it's a. Oh, you said it is a play on words. Oh, my bad. I thought it was not. I don't know why I saw that. Okay, well, it was. I was close. I said a hammer, which is heavy, but that's not. I guess not. Not a ton. A weight joke. Okay. Yeah, we're almost down to andesite here too, so it might be time to go mining. I'll take another one, sure. Not too much I do during these streams, like talking wise, so interacting with chat is kind of the point, I guess. Let me just edit one thing on the stream. This one's a bit dark. As long as it's not like too dark, it's okay. Um, nothing too bad, but that's okay. Uh, all right. You are driving and you see an old man and a child. What do you hit? Ah, it's a trick question. You hit neither. You didn't say I had to hit one of them. I hit neither. I hit air. I just won the question. Oh, but it's a riddle, so probably. Well, obviously there's a different answer. That was just like another thing. Uh, what? You see an old man and a child. What do you hit? I don't know. Let's take a quick sleep before it's day, just so we can prolong the phantoms coming. I don't know though. I guess we should go mining for andesite, even though I probably have a full double chest of it somewhere. But, you know, probably not that much. I think I've run out. Um, I'll take the answer. I don't think I'm gonna get this. I'm pretty bad with riddles unless I already know the answer. Or I kind of find the solution that's not right. Okay, let's go get some andesite then. Let me just pour the stuff in my inventory here and kind of move it here. You hit the brakes. Ah, okay. That was kind of what I said, but not like it wasn't hit. I said hit air, but I guess that's it's the same thing kind of. I'm gonna say I won that riddle, even though it was kind of different. I think I won that one. That was a good one. Let's just put all of our stone stuff right here. We can come back and get it later. Guess we're gonna go andesite mining again. Which always takes longer than you think. Like you think you would get a lot of andesite pretty quickly, but you don't. And I'm gonna bring 4 shulker boxes with me, but I'm probably not even gonna use. I'm probably just gonna fill up. You know what? I should take more because I'll fill up things that aren't andesite. So yeah, it's gonna take a lot. I don't need. My axe is a good enough weapon. I don't need to have my sword on me. I'll take another set of rockets. There's some shulker boxes in there. I can kind of put some of these in here, and okay, and here should be my beacon, right? All right, there we go, and a backup set of armor in case I die. All right, we should be good to go. Let me remember to bring a piece of iron with me. Okay, there we go. So, now we just need to find a nice little hole to make to mine for andesite. You don't even have to go deep with this. The annoying part's just setting it up, really. So we can go right over here next to this birch area. I don't think I've done a hole over here. You're trapped in a prison on an island. You can't build any vehicles or rafts or anything like that. How do you escape? On an island. Ah, that's interesting. I mean, do I have a jetpack? You said I guess that's a vehicle. I can't build anything. So, you say I can't build a vehicle, but what if there's already a vehicle there? Can I just take that? So, could I, like, call an Uber to come pick me up? Or something? Oh, look at this nice patch of andesite. We don't have to go deep. We're just gonna go, like, right, down here, so. You can't use anything like that. So, I can swim. Can I swim? I guess I can just swim. That's probably inefficient, but it'd probably work. You know, I could just set up this beacon right up here, so I don't have to mine out a beacon area. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I can't swim. Is it a play on words? It's something clever. It's not just like an actual solution. I can't swim. Wow. Probably should have learned to swim when I was a kid then. Or I guess the water's too rough is probably the real thought from that. Not a play on words. It's a thinking one. I'm trapped in a prison. I mean, how do I get out? Do I like get parole or something? Isn't that how you get out of prison? If I'm trapped in it, isn't there other people there? Sure, I'll take the answer. I don't think I'm gonna get this one. uh, Okay. This is like the type of moment where you'd want like to have a hoe on you so I can just break all these leaves really fast. But I don't have mine on me right now because I have it in my ender chest. So I could have more space. I had a hint. I'll take a hint. Uh, winter. Do I wait till the island it's like it freezes over? The water freezes over around me since it's an island? The island type was not specified. There's multiple types of islands. But like in real life, there's only like one real type of island. I wait till it freezes over. That's so obscure. How would I get that without a hint? That doesn't even like and like most water, if it is in like a sea, most water doesn't freeze over. Or I don't think so. I feel like that was a trick one. But I'm glad I got it. That means I can use my brain. Lake. Okay. I think I built this one too big on this side. I'm not paying enough attention. These birch trees are messing me up. It might have been faster just building it underground. Probably not, but it's fine. These are fun riddles, though. Pretty cool. Do you just know all these, or are you, like, looking them up? Okay. I misplaced one block over here, but we can break that, and there we go. I feel like the main problem with doing this mining of stuff in just areas is that the beacon range just isn't that far if you're like mining for stuff like the way I'm doing right now. So when I was in 6th grade, our teacher did 3 riddles every day for classes. I still remember them to this day. 3 a day? Like every day? That's a lot. Wow, you must have a ton of riddles. Okay, so let's haste to this. I saw a few patches down here, so that'll be good. Ah, gosh, need to make sure not to die. I think that andesite's a bit too close to the surface to be a good chunk. So let's just, ugh, there we go. Expertly done there. Okay, it's a bit dark. All right. This is a good chunk of andesite here. So you see, like, they have huge chunks of andesite, right? And that's really good for people who want to get andesite. I think this is really the only good way to get andesite. I don't think... You might be able to craft it. I'm not sure. But this is I think the only real good way to do it. I don't think you can trade for it. I think you can trade, like, to get emeralds with it. But I don't think you can trade for it. So, these big chunks, you can get a ton. But they do run out eventually. And they're kind of all over the place, too. So... That's the main problem why it takes a while to get andesite. Also, I'm making a pretty large build, so I need an obnoxiously large amount of andesite. But we got a few stacks here. Let me just go back to the center point. Where's the light coming out of? Okay, let's put a few shulker boxes down so we can get our stuff out of our inventory. Is this more interesting than building, placing the blocks, mining it? I don't know. Let's do anything ores and otherwise in here. So andesite, stone, that. So that's a couple stacks right there. That's pretty good. All right. I think that was that whole chunk of andesite, though. I think that was pretty much it.
Unless there's a secret part. Okay, so we can kind of just mine this direction. Kind of see through the walls there. And there's another chunk here. Nice. Sometimes it takes a little while to get them. But the beacon range is working pretty good right now since this is pretty close. So that's good. Okay. Was that it for that one? Hello, creeper. Oh, I think it's night. Alright. No more andesite over there, not that I saw. You are on a plane. It crashed on the American and Canadian border. Where do you bury the bodies? Oh, I'm assuming you mean where. Um, uh, crashed on the border. Well, I don't know. Isn't there, like, can't you put in your will, like, where you want to be buried? Isn't that a thing? Or, I guess it's where you, what country you're in. I guess that makes sense, um, but I'm guessing since it's a riddle, it's a trick of some sort, so let me see if I can think of something. Well, the border. I don't know. I have to listen closely to the riddle. Okay. Um, okay, I'll read it again. You are on a plane. It crashed on the American and Canadian border. Where do you bury the bodies? It crashed on the American and Canadian border. I don't know. If it's like like a specific detail with it. I don't see anything particularly weird about it unless the we are is on purpose. Like, but I'm assuming that's not because that doesn't even make sense. Getting a lot of andesite here. Um, yeah, I'll just take the answer. I have no idea. Does it like count where it was flying to? I don't know. But why would it, if it crashed? Well, are the bodies dead necessarily? Are the people dead? Just because the plane crashed doesn't mean people died. It can crash safely. Right? That's a thing. Ah, so it's that they're not dead. Nice. That's good. That's tricky. I guess it's that, yeah, but it's kind of, so it's like trying to figure out what's implied and just kind of forget about that. I think that's kind of how that riddle works. Those types where you automatically assume something, but you have to kind of not assume things because that'll lead to misunderstanding. That was a little tricky though. Okay, so we're like a row in to andesite, which you think would be a ton, right? That's a lot of andesite. A whole row, nine stacks. It is a lot, but when you need like thousands of it, it takes you, say, an hour to go gather some, or a large amount for the project. I probably won't be doing this for an hour. It'll probably be like 30 minutes. Yeah, it's not that much andesite. But I mean, like, in real life, that's a lot. If you had, like, 9 times 64 cubic meters of andesite, you could sell that for a lot of money. I mean, do people buy andesite for stuff, right? People build stuff out of andesite if you're, like, a construction place. But then again, Minecraft's not really a 1-to-1 ratio to the world, so can't really compare that. I don't know how many of these andesite runs I've done. At least 4, I think. Okay, is that the whole of that andesite patch? It seemed kind of small. Okay. I'm making a bit of a mess with these tunnels, so I'll end up running into the ones I've already been in, which usually happens, and that's annoying. But I guess I can go a little bit deeper afterwards. I'll try to get at least 1 shulker box of andesite. And I'll leave this beacon here for later, because we're going to need more. And I think that's a good strategy for getting andesite, is not putting it underground, because it's like, it's right at the surface anyway. You don't need to go that deep for andesite. Okay. That was a small chunk. I feel like they're usually bigger than that. Guess I'm getting a little lucky now. The first one I had was pretty big. Okay, there's a water cave in here. Sometimes it's worth going into these caves when like looking for a specific block, because then you can kind of just see it in the walls like this and gather it. But then I end up, what episode did I start the castle? I don't know, to be honest. You'd have to look at the playlist and then see. This is what happens when I go to a cave. It gets too far away from the beacon, so now it's useless mining this because it's so slow. Where did the beacon go? It must be close, right? I came from that direction. Let me block this up. It's been quite a few episodes since I started the castle, for sure. Okay, let me 1 second. Got a little hot in my room, so I'm gonna take off my sweatshirt. Alright. Let's just head back. This is too far away from the beacon. Like, what's in range? Okay, this is in range. So this is, like, right on the edge. This is the main problem I have with beacons. Or with this type of mining. You can get a lot pretty quickly. Yeah, you just find the patches, but when the beacon runs out of range, then that's annoying. Okay. Let's see. Let's head in this direction. I think we've gone kind of near here, but maybe we can find some andesite. We could probably head upwards a little bit too. We went a little deep underground, but if I get too close, then, you know, the dirt will kind of interfere with the andesite that we're looking for. The other games, like the main series that I'm playing right now, besides this, is Hollow Knight and Crosscode. Crosscode's a RPG game, and Hollow Knight is a 2D fighting game. And I'm on like episode 50 of Crosscode and like 25-ish of Hollow Knight, so yeah, Hollow Knight's a pretty popular game. I feel like a lot of people who come onto my channel like know absolutely everything about Hollow Knight. I mean, I know it's really popular, but like, do people like? I guess it has a really huge fan base. Anything. Did you? So if you've played Hollow Knight, did you like beat the game completely, like 100% everything, fully, all the achievements possible? Because I know I'm not gonna do that because that would just take forever. Because I'd have to play through it. Yes. Oh, I'd have to play through it like 3 times, right? Or 2 at least, because there's like multiple paths. That's a lot of playtime on that game. I know some of those boss battles are pretty difficult. Like, I don't like rage games, and Hollow Knight's right on the border of it. Uh, okay. Is there any andesite? Okay, let me clear out my inventory here. I haven't found a good patch in a while, so I need to head to a different location. Okay. Half shulker box. Yeah. So you can get a lot, like, right when you start with the beacon, but after a little bit, you have to move it again, which is annoying. Okay. Guess we could head up a little bit here and see if we can find a patch. This will get us closer to the beacon also, which is a good thing. And there we go, we found a patch. Well, achievements include for playthrough. There's other achievements? What does that even mean? Like, I'm talking like in-game or Steam achievements type of thing, not like people's made up speedrun achievements that are insane. Isn't there like a hard mode of the game? Hollow Knight, isn't there like you can't die or something? Isn't that a mode? If there's achievement to beat the game on that, that's insane. I know people have all their like insane strategies where like I don't even have to heal myself. I don't have to even swing my sword and everything will die. Steel Soul? Okay, that was good. A few stacks. Bit more. I just want to get one shulker box. That's gonna be my goal for today. Steel Soul. I don't know what that means. What is Steel Soul? Is there certain types of ways to play Hollow Knight? I thought there was like multiple modes, but I thought there was just two. I don't know. When I started the game, it was a long time ago at this point, like a year ago. But then again, I only play the game like once every 2 or 3 weeks, so for like 2 hours. So that's why it's taking me so long to get through it. Because I'm so busy. Okay. You played that first time? How did you... That was your first playthrough? That's insane. How did you not die? The game is really hard. Like, insanely hard. There's no way. That's... Oh. Oh, now I'm messing up with the terrain. Sand. Hole. Okay, I'm right next to the beacon here. This is way too close. Let's head back up. It was your second? Okay. Okay, that's a bit more fair. But I'm assuming you know all the tricks and stuff to make it like 100%. Because you need to kill the Hollow Knight to get Steel Soul. Okay, yeah. I remember it kind of being like that, where you had to beat the main game first. But that's really impressive. You must be very good at that game. How deep are we here? I'm kind of feeling like we're running out of space to mine, to be honest. So we might need to move my beacon again. Okay, there's some more andesite here. Hopefully it's a big patch. Hollow Knight's easy? I disagree. Hollow Knight is not easy. I mean, like, it's all about rhythms and stuff, I know that, but I guess if you know the tricks, it's easy. Like, if you know how to beat each of the characters, because there's just, like, a little strategy you need. Calling the beacon Jeremy, that doesn't make sense. But okay. I'm probably going to relocate the beacon soon. Okay, more andesite. Good. Yeah, I'll probably just pick it up. I was going to leave it here, but yeah, it's not even worth leaving, because I'll just have to pick it up when I come back anyway. What are we, like, are we in like an hour in the stream now? I first did playthrough and beat like 20%. Quit. Ah. What? Don't entirely know what that means, but... So you watched a lot of it. Okay, that makes sense. So I like for Hollow Knight, I didn't look really at anything up. So I beat the main boss, but now I'm still like doing the extra afterward stuff. Um. Oh, really, water? Oh, that's a huge water chunk too, right next to this nice precious andesite. But like, if you don't look it up, it's a lot harder. So, but I guess that makes sense. This is a little water patch. Okay. Oh, I need to be. Oh my! Where'd this lava come from? Why is the andesite next to so many patches of liquids? That's unfortunate. I really can't be bothered to get all the stuff up there. This isn't even that big of a patch. Unless I go down here. Nope, it's still not that big. Okay. Well. Oop, didn't mean to place that. Where'd my torches go? Is that all my torches? I ran out? Okay, I think we might call it for today on the mining. Because this should be enough andesite for the rest of the wall area. So we'll need more eventually, but... That's a good chunk, right? Less than a shulker box, so... Not that much, but... It's good to have it anyway. Right. And I prefer not to destroy the terrain in my world, too. So, like, when I do these mining expeditions, I try to make it just a hole, and then kind of make it, underneath. Yes, this amount of andesite should be fine. It's also annoying, like, breaking the beacon down, because you don't have the haste effect when you're mining. I have a couple seconds of haste here. This iron takes quite a bit to mine once the haste wears off. Yep. So let's get actually to the back to the main part of the video, which is going to be building the castle, or the stream, I mean. Okay. What? Something keeps kind of happening with my thing here, so I have to keep, like, readjust to see everything. Okay. That's working. Jeremy's still here, if you're calling the beacon Jeremy. He's still here. Look, I'm just carrying him with me. I have silk touch. He's just being relocated. Alright. Alright. This always takes a while, but if I just get through this iron, then we'll be good. I just need to make sure I have the, like, make sure to get all of it, because I do have an iron farm, but it's annoying to have to, like, go back and get some more iron. And also, it's not the fastest iron farm, to be honest. It works, and it was kind of made, like, before, like, there was other changes after this one, like, to make more efficient ones. But I would need to AFK at it more. It's also mainly so I don't have to go back to it to get more iron. So I don't go out with my beacon and then realize I forgot a block. But I always forgot to bring the iron, like, just regular stuff with me, too, so... Maybe I should, you know what, this will be a good idea. I'll add to, which shulker box? Here it is. I'll add to this shulker box, a stack of, iron here, just so I can start a beacon again next time. Alright, yeah, we didn't need nearly that many shulker boxes. Okay, that was all that I brought. Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure I didn't accidentally leave any or have any despawn. Yeah, that's the one I want. The andesite. Okay, good. Let's head back over here and fill up our inventory with the blocks we need. Okay, I'm going to make sure I leave that, I'll leave this stone actually in there, because have a stone shoulder box is actually a good thing to have. But we can just put all this random ores and junk in here. I know there's at least like a row of andesite in one of these chests. I am almost sure of it. But I have no clue where that is. Uh, hmm. Guess it's okay. It's not that big a deal. We'll find it later if there is some. Alright, I need to be careful too, because there might be, phantoms and stuff lurking about soon because I didn't sleep recently. How long have I done streaming on YouTube? Maybe like 2 years, a year or two now? I don't really know. My channel is primarily, I want to say it's primarily just a video channel, but at this point I do more streams than videos. But my channel was started in 2015, but I only really started posting like 4 years ago. And streaming is like 2 years, I guess. Wow. It's been quite a while, actually. I started streaming right when I worked on this castle. This castle's when I began streaming, actually. I guess I don't need those shulker boxes. We got all the stuff over here that we need. So, let's make a row of everything we need here. So, we can have stone on this side, and we should probably craft some of this stone into stone bricks. Like that. I'll try to make my inventory organized, which is really hard to do most of the time. Okay, that should be enough stone and stone brick. All right, now we can fill the rest up with andesite. I'll actually, can't pick that up. I should leave that in my inventory. Or I should leave both of these in my inventory, actually. Let me just do this real quick so I can put all the stone into one shulker box. Yeah, like streams more opportunities you can interact with people. That makes sense, but with videos, they're more polished. I mean, you can interact with comments, but that's, yeah, a lot less. And I don't need this shulker box. It's empty, so we can leave that here for later. But that makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, if you're going to like someone who, the reason I watch streams most of the time is because I kind of just, I don't really, it's like I'm going to do something else while this person streams and I kind of want them in the background. Like I have some task I have to do. And like with people who are like actually famous with streaming, you can't really interact with chat that much. Or it's not the same. You only get like one or two people's feedback that you just pop, that you see in your eyes. But hopefully my content's entertaining. Why do you think you're here? Because I'm making this epic castle and I'm one of the greatest YouTubers ever. Am I not building with andesite? Oh my goodness. What am I doing? That was the wrong block. Just talk to me. Yes. That's really annoying that I missed. I forgot. The stone looked like andesite. Okay? My bad. Uh, I can fix that though. I'll just replace some of the regular stone with some andesite here. No one will know. Yeah. Just a little too much non-andesite. Okay. This is Java. Yeah, this is Java. Um, I don't like Bedrock as much. I just feel like it's a bit more. I don't know. It's a little bit more clunky. I don't feel like you can feel it as well, and it's, I don't know. It's less polished personally. But it's just depending on how you play, and we're almost actually to the top here. We only have to do this like one more time. Um, which is good. Let me move my pickaxe here so that, okay, so that I don't accidentally bring up my shield and slow myself down. Ooh, is this? No, that's right. Okay. Streaming isn't really mainly on YouTube though. So do you like watch people stream like on Twitch? More people watch streaming on Twitch. I do streaming on YouTube because I'm used to YouTube more, and I would like to have all my content kind of in the same place mainly. Um, and also, yeah, I'm just used to YouTube, but it's really a pain setting things up. I know Twitch might be easier or something. Why don't you have Twitch? I think you don't need an account to watch people also, if that's a thing. But like, how did you find my stream? Because I always kind of wondered. I think people mainly find streams through like just searches, right? I don't think people like go specifically looking for streams to find them most of the time on YouTube. I know there is the live category, but it's not like that easy to find what you're looking for, to be honest. So somehow you managed to make it here. All right, making good progress. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know how many people do live Hollow Knight streams. Probably a lot, but maybe not on YouTube specifically. There's definitely people who do, but... And also, since you were just on my video, that makes sense. I mean, if you click on my channel, you'll see, like, all the playlists and stuff, too. Okay. Let me try to go a bit faster here. Kind of sometimes get distracted when I build. I think it's all randomized, though. Yeah, we're looking good here, right? This is nice. This is a nice texture, right? I mean, that's not even the main focus of the build, so I shouldn't get hung up on making sure that it's perfectly random, because it's random without being perfect, because that's kind of the point. It's to make the build look more, like, castle-y, you know, less futuristic. It's more, I don't know. Interesting. So you like small streamers, like and guide through games? Yeah, that's cool. That's fun. Okay, let's try to go faster here and just scroll really fast. Okay, that's pretty fast, right? When I just do that. Yeah, and I think it works, so we got a good strategy here. You have a song stuck in your head? Interesting. I don't really know that many popular songs, to be honest. I'm not too into like that type of the main stuff. I kind of have the set stuff I listen to. Okay. Going through the blocks so fast. I feel like it's just so hard to like actually know what's popular because there's so many people creating stuff. This is a single player world, so no. But yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of weird like finding music you like cuz people like I feel like art in general, I feel like the idea that some art is better than others is kind of weird. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's all, you know, the eye of the beholder, so. Yeah. I'm making art right now. It's a beautiful castle. All right. Hour and 50 minutes. This is actually good progress. I wasn't sure how long it would take to build this surrounding wall, but it's not that bad. It took me a lot longer to make the outside wall. World's smallest violin. Isn't that a joke when people say that? But I guess someone made a song after that. Well, I mean, I don't really know that much, but I thought like when people said playing the world's smallest violin is like they're pitying you or something. I might be wrong. I don't really know, but songs are usually named after like references and stuff, I feel. Like mostly. Or just thoughts. So that makes sense. All right, we're getting closer to this part too. Almost wrapped around. And yeah, I'm almost out of stuff here, so I may need to switch out back to my andesite. I'll be fine on stone, but search it up. Thank you. You know, overall, I feel like building. I'm not sure if what my best skill at Minecraft is. So, I've been playing this game for a really long time, and I'm pretty good at it now. I don't know if you guys think so, but building, I feel like might be one of my main things because there's like a lot of different like ways people play Minecraft, and I like survival the most. Like I've looked into like command blocks and stuff like that, and more like map building and more technical stuff. It's a mixture of like all of it that I like though. But I think like one of the ways you really have to get good at Minecraft is definitely just watching other people play and then kind of just taking it and adapting it as your own. So it's interesting. Okay, it's taking a little while to rearrange my inventory there, but that's fine. Yeah, I feel like the learning curve on like the technical Minecraft stuff is a little hard. I only really know basic commands, to be honest. But it's pretty cool what some people do. And that's like one of the reasons I like Java better too, because I feel like the technical stuff is more solid than on the other version. I know they have like all the marketplace stuff, and oh, by the way, I'll mention the mob vote was or the Minecraft Live was yesterday, I think. Yeah, and I voted for Sniffer. I which one? But that's like when you take a look at like both versions, like Microsoft or Bedrock Edition versus oh, we finished, by the way. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, but that's good. But like when you look at both the versions, um like I think the other one's a lot more user friendly is one of the main things about it than Java. Because if you want to do like mods and stuff, which are really hard to get up, I mean, I'm using Optifine and Replay Mod right now, um, which are complicated enough to set up, but those are like basic things, and I know there's like good things for that too. But it's kind of, I don't really think that, I'm not like too definitive on like one's better than the other. It's just kind of the way you play. You don't like the sniffer? I was mostly indifferent about the mob vote, to be honest. I didn't really care which one won. They all seemed fine to me. Usually I don't get too like interested in what people add or what they add to Minecraft. Because I feel like it doesn't, unless it affects the game largely, I don't really care too much. I mean, cool new features are cool and stuff, right? But I feel like it's more of just using what you have already is what makes it fun for me. That's a huge chunk of andesite. I don't know if we want that much there. So we can maybe add some stone or stuff. Can I place it there? But yeah. What do you not like about the sniffer? I mainly just did it because they said like plants and stuff, and I think there might be, if they have like ancient plants, they might be cool for like a build I do. Like for this, maybe. Cow and a turtle combined. That is kind of true, I guess. I don't know. Which mob would have you voted for then? Which one did you like? Tough Golem? I think the thing that I don't like especially think is necessary about the Tough Golem is, I mean, it's cool to have another thing. You like the Rascal too? But like with the Tough Golem, I think it's cool, like the whole like having that extra pedestal thing, because displaying stuff's really cool. But there is like ways to display items already, and if it is like a mob itself, I think it's kind of weird and would just be a little bit. It add an extra detail to like a build, but it just seems like sometimes I feel like things get too complex with the game, and I don't usually like features that get too difficult to understand, or at least building wise, like they look good if you add it, but it's kind of like not a definite thing. Like it just kind of depends on how you play though. So like this, I like how this is a really currently like I'm not adding any armor stands or stuff like that, like entities into the build currently. But like if you had the tough golem, that would be like an entity incorporated with the build. And then I don't know, it's just harder to do, I feel. But I don't know. Either way works. It's just that level of detail is sometimes hard for me to grasp fully because I don't have a full control over it. Let me just fix this again. All right. Let's make another more of this blocks. This is the last time around too. We only had to do it 3 times, which is pretty good. I think we have all the resources we need for the rest of it. I don't know, I think all of them were cool features. I wouldn't mind if all of them were in the game. Maybe. Yeah, they only like the sniffer because of the flowers. That might be why. That's probably one of the main reasons. But like when it adds like another feature along with it, I think that definitely gives it a little bit of a boost for people. And I mean there are a lot of plants already in the game to be fair. There's like so many flowers. It's a lot. Um so I don't know if it's necessary to have more flowers, but did it say it was a flower specifically or just a different type of plant? I didn't pay too close attention. Yeah. I guess the rascal is just too conditional, really. Because it's not a creature you can kind of tame and become like a I don't think so at least. And without because I guess people don't like the wandering trader that much, I think some people are annoyed with that. So that's also kind of a reason why people don't like pop-up mobs because they can kind of get in your way sometimes, but I don't know. It seems like a cool little mini game, but the thing I would be annoyed about with something like that is in those caves, it's so hard to find something. I feel like he'd end up in a hole, um, and I wouldn't be able to find him, and it'd just annoy me because I'd be like looking for him, and then I'd fall into lava and die, and it would just be an annoying experience. Because I feel like chasing after stuff in the game is usually not that fun. Radiant bosses and Hollow Knight. I don't know which ones those are. There's so many bosses in Hollow Knight. I don't remember the names of like all of them. I don't really know the names of anything in Hollow Knight, to be honest, even though I played through most of the game. Just I haven't played it like consistently in a row enough to like remember stuff. Okay. Are we still randomized? I don't know. That's a lot of andesite right there, but you know, still looking good. I think I probably should open up one of these chests here. I think we have enough andesite in my inventory. Stone is probably the thing I lack here. Let me just do this real quick. And then there we go. We can have another stack there just to fill up my inventory. No, it's all the bosses, but if you get hit once, you die. Oh, so it's like a harder version of the steel thing that you were talking about earlier. Steel Soul, was it? Yeah, I don't know. That would just be annoying. Like, hit by... So, you have to beat all the bosses and not get hit. That's insane. You can go like do all the boss battles? I did not know that. What is God Home? Is that the home screen? Like you unlock a certain type of home screen and you can just play any boss battle you want? I did not know that was a thing. Or is that I don't know what that is. Like Hollow Knight, like what are the things I didn't know where that what was it called? The Charm Trader was? I didn't know where that was until like a few streams ago. And like not having that made it so much more difficult, and I just completely like didn't see it. I don't even know how. I don't know what God Home is though. I feel like Hollow Knight's just a pretty complex game. Its lore is confusing. It's it's a lot. What makes it cool, but sometimes I just get annoyed with games for being too complex because then I feel like I'll never fully enjoy it to its full extent. And going through and like understanding everything is a little tedious at times. So I don't know. Okay, almost there. What are we in the stream? An hour and 30 minutes? That's pretty good, right? I think I'm doing too much andesite, to be honest. Let me just take a quick look at the past area here. I think it's okay. It's fine. There's really patches of stuff, but I guess that kind of is what happens when you only have 3 blocks. And I think that's good, too. NK without getting hit. Don't know what that is. Assuming it's a boss. NKG. Alright, we're almost there. I need a few more stone bricks. Let me maybe move that there. Grim? I think I have. That's the... Oh, maybe not. I don't remember. I think I have, though. I recognize the name. Is that's Ooh, I don't remember the name. Don't remember who that is. Or is it a group of people? I think that's I think I fought that person. We can go to sleep real quick. The Flame Quest. Oh wait, the Grim is like the Grim Troop. I just started that one. I don't know how I forgot the name of that, but yeah, I just started that quest. and in the last stream, and I also did like one of the other boss main Hollow Knight endings. So I heard those guys are pretty hard. The beginning of their thing wasn't that difficult, but I haven't even done the real first boss battle of that, so don't know if I really can say anything about that. All right, so I guess we can get started on the next part here then, with the spruce and stuff. It's really hard. I heard that those guys get pretty difficult, like on the third or second kind of stage of their quests. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that well. Maybe we should just go with all andesite here. Oh wait, how did? Okay, let's get all, because I think, yeah, we'll do all andesite, because if we're going around anyway, let's just do the whole thing real quick. It's a boss. Yep, that makes sense. How much andesite do I have left? I definitely have some of the polished stuff in here already, so I need to get that out so I don't waste the unpolished stuff unpolished, because I'll probably need more of it later. That's polished. That's polished. Yeah, I don't know how much. There's probably not that much in here. Just getting a few. Just to save resources. Alright. I guess we can head up to the next stage of the build. We can add, like, the lights later, so let me... This thing keeps rearranging it. Okay. Let's, yeah, I think for this, I can just go around like this for the whole thing. And I think that'll be the quickest way to get a bit of progress done. I think it's straight across with like the center part too. So I think I know what I'm doing. Okay, I'll just go straight across here. I think that's correct. Swift Sneak's pretty good. I think it's faster if I go like diagonal like this, right? But I feel like I'll mess up easier that way. Do I have Discord? Yes. But I don't have a public Discord. That's what you're asking. All right. This is pretty fast getting around here. So like there's like multiple ways to build. So with this castle, you could either go like layer by layer, which is kind of what I've been doing now. So I did the grass completely, and then I went up in here, and see how I'm doing like this one part of the balcony here. So this is just one layer of it, right? So you add the layers on top of each other. So I could either just make like the whole balcony and go around with that, or just do like each part of the balcony in a circle of the whole build. Wow, it's kind of getting hot in my room for some reason. I might want to turn up the fan in a second. The weather must be... sun must have created more heat, as it does. Or my gaming is just so intense, my body is producing so much heat from placing the andesite. Yeah, I think we probably might be able to make most of the balcony done today. What time? 1:30? You know what? I'll try to do all of the balcony today. If I have enough resources. I may not have enough anvils. Yeah, that might be a problem actually, so I'll have to AFK in between the streams for next time to get more iron, because making a ton of anvils is expensive. So I'll do that, make sure we have enough. When will I stop streaming? I don't really have a specific streaming schedule, so it's kind of when I feel like stopping. But I usually stream for like 2 hours, maybe more if there's something really interesting going on. So maybe in like 30 or 40 minutes. It depends on how I feel with the progress. If I'm like almost done with balcony, I'll probably just keep going to finish. Today I'm pretty much free most of the day, so. But there's other stuff I want to do today also, so I don't. I can't necessarily go stream the rest of the day completely, but I don't know. Almost to the end here. I don't know. How much do people usually stream? Like 2 hours is like a good amount, right? Not like incredibly long, but it is pretty long. Longer than a movie. For most movies, at least. Okay. Almost there. That did take a while just to make this one lay around. I keep messing it up. Swift Sneak is a bit too fast. Let me just do just S. I'll mess up less that way. Instead of going S and D or A. Okay. 6 hour stream. That's a bit long for me. I don't really have time to do that. Maybe one day. 6 hours. That's like almost your whole day though, so if you have the time, I guess that makes sense to do it. I think my longest stream's like right at 3 hours-ish. And there we go, we made it around. That took a long time, didn't it? To do just that one part. But the next part, we'll make these little pillars with andesite going around, and then we'll fill in with the stone. So I'm gonna do it like section by section. We're not gonna go, or I mean, layer by layer, not section by section. For this part of the build, I think that's the fastest way to do this, and the way to do it most correctly. But did you watch the whole 6 hours of the stream? Because that's a long time to watch a stream. That's pretty impressive. You did? Wow. Quite the commitment. Must have been a really interesting stream. Okay. This is faster than just doing the one layer. And I think I'm in a pretty good rhythm with it right now, so that's good. Yeah, this won't take too long to do this type of thing. The trees and stuff, like when you're making a build, if you're doing a repetitious thing, it's pretty fast. Like this type of thing, this is just, I know what I want to do, I just need to make sure to place it there. But like once you do something organic, like the trees I'm gonna place, those are gonna take quite a long time to do. I won't be able to do that in one stream. That'll probably take multiple streams. Maybe not, but like, and also like, see, like doing the rotation of blocks, if I didn't do that, that'd be a lot easier. What game should you play next? After Hollow Knight? Oh, I left my shoulder box down there. Okay. I'm not sure. What do you like? Would you like me to recommend a game like Hollow Knight? A lot of people liked Moonlighter, and I have a lot of iron in there, so that's good. So that may be enough for the anvils. Moonlighter is a kind of fighting game. Kind of like Hollow Knight, but not 2D. Let's take all the rest of Andesite. Any game? I don't know. Crosscode's good game, but that's quite a long game. And maybe not. So you have games that you haven't played yet? I have a few games in my Steam library that I haven't played either. That I probably will play on my channel later once I have enough time. There's a lot of good games. It's pretty overwhelming, to be honest. And it's hard to find like the type of game you like, too. That's sometimes a challenge. Because a game can be really good and just not the style you like. Almost done here. I think the castle looks better at night, too. It also looks a lot better with shaders on, but that's a bit too heavy on my computer to do all the time. I'll probably, once I'm done with the castle, do like one like kind of tour of it with shaders. Hollow Knight, Fortnite, Amarino plus Rabbits, Fall Guys, Pokemon, Paper Mario, Origami King, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey. Quite a few games. I've played about half of those, I'd say. Some of those I don't know what Amarian plus Rabbits. Is it like this Rabbit like Nintendo franchise? Which one I'd recommend out of those? Fortnite and that Mario. Mario plus Rabbits? Okay. Which of those games is my favorite? A lot of people like Zelda Breath of the Wild, which it was a really good game. I played through it. I don't know. I was a bit overwhelmed by how big it was. It's a really good game. I just I don't think I got into it fully, but I played a lot of that game. I also played Mario Odyssey. Not on my channel, but uh I don't know. Pokemon? Played Pokemon, or not like all Pokemon, but some. I don't know. I'd suggest Pokemon out of those. Okay. So we gotta go into the next thing. Smooth stone. So we need smooth stone for the next layer. Um, Unfortunately, smooth stone is kind of difficult to create. Right? Don't you have to, like, melt the stone? So, I mean, it's not that hard. I have a ton of furnaces here for a reason, but I don't think I have enough, smooth stone already made. I probably have some in one of these chests, but I'll probably just make some new ones anyway. Okay. Nuzlocke? Is that the name of the game, or is that like that is a Pokemon? I forget if that was the name of the game though. Okay. So, we'll fill these furnaces up with some stone. It's a challenge? Yeah, I think I kind of heard about that. I don't know what the challenge is, though, specifically. Okay. I still have andesite on me. And that, I pretty much ran out of all my andesite from the mining adventure, so we'll have to go do that again at some point. But I guess I can start building on the next part and come back when some of it is melted. Also, I should go shear the sheep, too. I forget to do that sometimes, but it's good to do that for wool. Can only catch one Pokemon per route, and Pokemon faints, it dies, you can't reuse it. Yeah, I think I've kind of heard about challenges like that. Sounds like you like to challenge yourself in video games. Make them really difficult. I mean, if you do it safely, you should be fine. Like, if you just make sure to level up and buy potions, then it should be okay, but it's a little difficult. For sure. Okay. Come on, sheep. Let me out. We got a little bit of wool. Just help it smelt some more. No potions in battle? Okay. That's pretty tricky, but if you can do it outside of battle, you should be okay. But that does make it difficult, not during battle. Okay, let's go around here. We get more smooth stone later. I've only done it once successfully. Seems like a difficult challenge. I feel like sometimes with Pokemon games, it's hard to get like attached to Pokemon because you get so many. So I guess if you're like only limit yourself on the amount or focus on a specific few, then it's more fun that way. I might take a sip of water because my throat's getting dry again. Okay, cool. Pokemon's really cool. I feel like it's a little, I don't know, like the games are kind of just the same, which is one thing that's kind of not great about it, which isn't like Pokemon's fault. It's just it can get repetitive sometimes. Yeah, you nickname your Pokemon to get more attached. I just find it if you nickname like every Pokemon you catch, that's a bit too much. Or that's a lot, but I think that is fun too. It gives you kind of a fun way to create a connection with it. But it's also like if you have to send one away for like a quest, then it's kind of sad, you know what I mean? Or maybe you could get a Pokemon specifically to send it away so you don't feel attached to it. Just killed Jeremy. Yeah. It is sad. All right, well, we had pretty much all the stone we needed anyway, so it's just a little bit, because, like, we just need a few more stacks, I think, to finish this. Well, yeah, in that version that you're doing, you grow especially attached, I'd imagine. But you only really need 6 Pokemon anyway, so after the 6th route, you should be okay, once you level them up a bit. But I guess if one dies, then you need to replenish them. But that doesn't sound very connected if you say it like that to your Pokemon. Okay. That's enough. We can always just put more in the furnace later. I'm not being very efficient with my building here, but that's okay. Or like with my resources. But kind of when you have this many things you need to use, it was painful. But yeah, with the build when you have to use this many resources, it's okay to waste some because that just makes it more efficient in building process, which I think is better than making sure you use it all as fast as possible, or in the best way possible. I don't know if that made sense, but yeah. Almost there. Swift Sneak is definitely good for this type of building, though. It is coming in handy. Because I can't just really walk, because I'll fall off if I walk like that. Or will I? Yeah, I'll fall. Maybe if you have a specific or spam click, you could do it faster. But I'd prefer to just hold it down, since I don't want to hurt my finger. Do you have Minecraft Bedrock? Yes. I have pretty much every version of Minecraft you can buy. Um, I'd say I have Xbox One edition still. Yeah, but I have Bedrock. I don't have it on the Switch because why would I get Minecraft on the Switch if I already have it on my computer? But yeah, I do have it. I just don't really play it that often or at all. But it wouldn't really be fair to judge it if I didn't have it, right? So it's pretty much just the same game, just a little bit different. Okay, so these are still going to be in the furnace, so there's just going to be a little bit left over in there, which is fine. So when I come to need to get some more smooth stone, then we'll just get that. Okay, now it's time to put some anvils in. So we just need to make a ton of anvils. Probably won't have enough. So this might actually be what limits me from continuing to build this. I am running low on iron. For sure, this won't be enough. Uh, 7 blocks isn't that much. Yeah, decorating with anvils is mainly just a flex. It looks cool, but I'm gonna need to AFK more. So yeah, that's all my iron. I don't know, I probably had some anvils in here too. Don't I? I have 30. Okay, I'm probably gonna run out. And I need the carpets too. I don't know if I have a ton of carpets. Okay, well let's place some anvils in then. We're almost at 2 hours anyway, so I'll do as much as I can. Oh, darn it! I wasted the. Oh, that was so dumb of me. Okay, that's why you need to be. You know what? This anvil is now soiled, and I cannot use it. Yeah, I mean, iron farms are pretty good. Like, they're not too hard to get a lot of iron, but it's still annoying to AFK. I mean, it's not annoying. It's just I need to AFK a lot. Keep cracked anvil? No, I am not a poor person. I only use polished anvils. I mean, you wouldn't notice really in the decoration of the build. And I probably will use one of these anvils now and then. So it will probably become cracked. On display? Why would I put it on display? If you want me to be not wasteful, I can go put it next to where I actually use my anvils. Because I do have a location with a ton of anvils. On display? Where? What are you talking about? I'll go put it at the village if that makes you happier. I have a location for it that will be used well. Okay, that's all the anvils I have, so that's all I can really do with that part of the build for today. I guess I can put most of the carpets in, but I'll need more wool for that too, so it's now my number one priority? Really? I mean, I don't even know what chest I put it in. Where, it's like this one, this one. You really want me to do that? Just for you, I'll give this anvil a home, okay? Oh. Let's see. I need, where'd the wool go? I had a ton of it. Okay, it's in here, there we go. Yep. There we go, that should be enough. Let me go sleep, make sure nothing spawns on me. But I'll do that at the end of the stream, how about that? Just to make you have to wait. A hood podium? A good podium. It may not be a podium, but it'll be well used. The location I have planned for it.
It'll be right next to my trading hall, which is really high quality. That was kind of sarcastic. It's a good trading hall. It's just kind of old, and I didn't make it like perfectly. It has pretty much everything you need though. Um, so I shouldn't make fun of it. It is good. If you lose an anvil or break it, you don't want to know what happens. I feel like you have a real connection to blocks in this game. I don't know if that's an issue or not, because you're naming my beacon, and now it's with the anvil. So I don't know what that's about. I'll put up all the lanterns. That's the only really thing I need to add besides the path, which I guess I'll just do later, or maybe now. That would be a little more difficult to do. You know what? I'll bring the anvil now. Why not? It's not too far. It's a little less efficient to go now, but just to make sure I remember. That's the one thing that's kind of annoying with anvils. Uh, I mean, in my Minecraft work with my friends, a giant egg. You worshipped a giant egg. Okay, that's a little weird. Okay, that's my iron farm, and this is kind of my villager area. But right here is where we're gonna put this anvil. Right next to these other anvils, right there. It'll be great. Um, that is my anvil alleyway. All right, let's head back from that distraction. It is kind of a podium, right? It's supporting the air above it. Okay. Let's let's see. I need wood for the next stage of this. So let's get some wood. And we'll also need lanterns and end rods, which I don't know if I'm actually running out of. I may need to make more end rods. Which, good thing I have a lot of blaze rods and chorus fruit. Do I actually? I think that's pretty much all my end rods, though. And I need my walls. Yeah, I'll need to make more of them, I think. Is an axe the fastest way to do this? Um, yeah, I need to make sure to get all the flowers, too. Or enough to replant, mainly. So, just one for each spot. Okay. It's a little hard to do this. And this should be a ton of coarse fruit. I probably already have coarse fruit in my chest area, but you know, I don't know where that is because I am unorganized right now. One day I will be. One of the main problems I have with organization in this game is that it's so hard to actually become organized because you need so many blocks. A Discord server? Maybe one day. I feel like that end up being filled with a bunch of nonsense though, because that's what usually happens on Discord. But maybe if a lot of people said they wanted that. Um, okay. Ah, I think you can shoot them down with your bow too, but I don't have my bow on me right now, so so I'm just gonna do it the more manual way. Both ways. Using my bow would still make it manual, but you know, it would have been easier that way. It is kind of satisfying to break though, right? Okay. Alright. The peasant way. One day I'll probably make a farm for this stuff. But I think you still have to kind of place the block down anyway, so Unless you like glitch it or something. I probably have popcorn for in one of these chests. That's almost definitely a thing I have. Okay, whatever. Let's just put some in here. We shouldn't need that many. Like, you can make a decent amount with a little bit. I'm also taking out my smooth stone too. Okay. So while we wait for that, we can go place the wood in. I have a lot of wood in this chest here, so I can get a stacker. That should be enough, like, for what we're doing. This might take a little while. And this, the annoying thing about this is this I actually have to measure it out to know how far I need to place things. I am in Central American time, so it is currently 3:56 for me. Okay. This should be easy to kind of figure out how I want this to kind of go here. I don't know if I should have already figured out how I wanted this already to curve here. So yeah, it has this, okay, there we go. So there's kind of a pattern with the walkway here. I want it to be like 3 blocks out, but like once you like with this curve section, I want an extra thing here so it's more smooth, and it's kind of confusing. There we go. Okay, but this part's really easy, this straightaway here. This doesn't require much thinking about how to place it. I usually stream during the day too, because I'm pretty tired most of the times at night, and it's also more complicated to do it then because I have less time, I feel. But like, I've been really busy lately in real life, so it's hard to actually do a lot of streams and stuff. But I make weekly YouTube videos, so I've been keeping it up. It's good. All right. I think we're placing this pretty fast. I wasn't sure how long this would take, but it's definitely doable in a reasonable amount of time. Let's go on to the next stack of wood. I originally was gonna detail these paths like with like stripped logs, which I might do eventually, but I kind of feel like it's okay without that. I don't know, it might add a little extra detail though to the build, so maybe one day. Yeah, but I think I have an idea of how to do this whole pattern. Okay. So this is a corner here. Currently 5 for you. Hour difference. 1. Okay, wait. Oof. Okay, so this is when it gets complicated. I don't know how to do these corners correctly. So it's probably just these 2 blocks, right? Right? Let me just check on the other side. Two blocks. Wait, where is this? 2 blocks? Yep, 2 blocks. All right. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Just want to make sure I do it correctly to keep it symmetrical. I mean, also, if you play video games for like longer than 2 hours, like my eyes start to hurt a little bit, which is not that big of a deal, to be honest. But you know, at the same time, it's not. Yeah, I don't know. How many more walls are you gonna make inside this wall? I don't know. I haven't figured out the interior of this interior of the castle at all. I know I'm gonna make a storage room. I know there's probably gonna be a way up to get through up the towers, but besides that, I don't know. But if like for the layers upward that way too, I also don't know. Like on the outside. Probably maybe one or two more. And maybe some other type of weird pattern thing. That's cool. So we are 2 hours in the stream now, so that's cool, right? And wow, I'm using all the spruce here. I might actually run out. Yeah, I probably will actually. So I'll need to get more. I thought this was gonna be enough with the few stacks I got, but yeah, it does use a lot here. Let me check something real quick on stream. Yep, everything's working good. Cool. All right. It's night again. And mobs may actually spawn up here because I don't have light, so let's actually go sleep right now. Ow! I don't want to die of that. I mostly stream on the weekends, because I have school during the weekdays. So I'm busy then, pretty much completely. Unless I have the day off, I might stream if there's something I want to do. Or to get it in, but yeah, mostly on the weekends, I stream and upload videos. Because I just have more time then. Yeah, I should have got some spruce when I was down next to my chest, because I'm going to have to get more of that in a second. Because I'm about to run out. Is that? Yeah, that's good, I think. For this pattern kind of goes this diagonal. Cool. I'll make sure it's measured out later anyway, with the way the next part works, so... Even if I do misplace a block of spruce here, that's okay, we can fix it later. Okay. More spruce. We are over halfway done, but I am running out of the blocks. I probably will need to go harvest more spruce wood eventually for this build also. And the way I did last time is I just did it really manually. I do want a tree farm eventually, but I just like did the 4x1, I guess. I don't know why I'd say 4 by anything, but I do 4 saplings and then do the big trees and just break through that. And that takes a long time to gather wood, unfortunately. But there are pretty good tree farms out there, so it would be worth investing my time into making one of those, but I'll focus on more farms once the castle's over, because I want to finish this this build before I get started on other projects. And I'm not sure how these actually... I didn't actually check, but this probably works a little differently. No, it fits. This just is an extra extension, so we can add that later. That part we need to build, but that's going to be a project for future me to get that part of the build in. There we go. I think I have a pretty good rhythm here with the blocks too, right? Pretty fast. With like the 3 blocks at a time kind of placement thing I'm going for here. There's probably faster ways to build this, but I kind of like the way I'm doing it. Right there, that seems good. That's all good. Cool. And I'm out of wood. So let's go get some more wood. Good thing I
got a lot of it. I hear some zombies. I don't know where that is. It's kind of not a good thing. Like right down there. Okay, where's the spruce? It's in here. I probably only need one stack, but let's take two just in case. Make sure I don't have to go back down there before the end of this part. Ooh, almost fell. And the pop course fruit's probably done in the furnaces now too, so we can go make the end rods and make the lanterns. Did it again with the stream. It kind of like says it's kind of my I'm not talking enough, I think is what is its thing. Because I think when the audio doesn't make enough noise, then it like thinks there's an issue with the stream. But that's just me being focused on building, so that's not an issue. So, but like the way I have like two monitors. One's kind of small and not. I mean, it's a fine monitor. It's just not especially good. It's good as a secondary monitor, but so like I have the stream information on there and stuff, and then I have my main one for playing the game itself. So the way like I have YouTube and OBS up at the same time, so it's kind of like crunches like YouTube's the YouTube what is it called? Its website, which is a little annoying because my computer screen doesn't have enough space for that. Hello. Is this okay? That's good. We're almost done with the spruce here. I've made good progress today. Yeah, this is more than I thought I'd actually do today. I thought I'd just maybe get most of the wall done, but I guess I overestimated how difficult it'd be. I'll take another riddle, sure, why not? I need to go check the pop course fruit. Let me go blow my nose for a second real quick. Okay, so the chorus fruit should be done now. So let's take it out. I really do need to make an automatic melting system too. That's another project I need to do eventually, but you know that takes quite it's kind of difficult to make that. You make end rods by just doing that, and that makes a lot too, which is pretty good. I have the blaze farm, by the way. Okay, let's put the chorus fruit here and get the end rods up. What stands on four legs, then two, then three? I know this one. This one's very famous, I think. It's a person, right? Because they're a baby, and then a person who can walk, and then a person who's old who needs cane. I know that riddle. Ooh, more lanterns. Okay, we should be good on lantern front. Let's see. Let's make more walls though. Do I get 2 walls per thing? No, I just get 1. I think I shouldn't need maybe do I need more than that? Lanterns wise? I think that should be a lot, right? It's raining. We can head this way for the builds. Oh, that's so annoying. I can't jump up here. Okay, maybe I'll do some parkour. Oh, darn it. Alright. There we go. Now I'm up. So I'll just do each one of these. Oh my goodness. Having some difficulty with the placement of these blocks at this point. Oh, come on. I'll get into a rhythm. Don't worry. Maybe I should do this instead. Because I want to go end rod, then end rod, then lantern. After the wall. It's kind of the thing I need to do. Darn it. I'm glad end rods are cheap after you have the resources. They give you 4 for just the one recipe, which is really nice. A bug goes on a shirt and makes 3 holes in it. Leaves how many holes? However many holes are there in the shirt? Depends on the shirt, but if you have 3, 3 plus 4 because you have the bottom and then the other 3 holes. So it should be 7, right? In theory. But like most shirts have holes, like a ton of holes in them because like they're kind of just small holes from where like it was weaved together. So I don't know. I'll say 7. Correct. Cool. I guess it was trying to trick me with just thinking there's 3, but I'm not gonna fall for that. Okay. More lanterns. Oh, darn it, I fell. Did I place thing in the wrong place? Okay. Let's go here, get the lanterns back. This might be enough lanterns. Might not be. I think I have more stuff to make soul lanterns, so we should be good. Okay, this is the furthest part of the anvils. There we go. Another riddle. All right. I got the last 2, which is pretty cool. The first ones were kind of difficult, but I'm on a roll now, so maybe this one will be harder. What's wrong with the sentence? Ah, yep. I see the 2 of these. I've seen people do that before too. I think you messed it up though, because I think that the is supposed to be on the next line, so that's what gave it away. But yeah, I know that trick. Like your brain reads the V from like the next one, from the line next. I don't know. It might be for you. My chat is kind of smushed together, so I don't know if that gave me an advantage with that riddle or not. But yeah. Well, I remember the time when I did get tricked by that. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with it. I felt so stupid, and I'm like, that's never gonna happen to me again. So yeah, not gonna get tricked by that one either. All right. Wow, that actually looks pretty cool with all the lanterns in place now. Really lights up the place nicely. Only 28 left, so I don't know if we'll make it. I feel like I'm gonna miss missing like 1 lantern. I feel like that's how it's gonna go. Or maybe have the right amount. Who knows? Goodbye, wall. It is night now, so I could sleep to get rid of the rain. But we're almost done here. And oh, hello. Whoa. This is why I need to light up the place. Get out of here. Oh, you're still alive. Sneaky witch. Yeah, this is why we need to add lights to the place. And I don't have any other weapons, too, so I'm just going to go in with my axe. Make sure I get rid of this fiend. There we go. It's a pretty powerful axe. I have sharpness 5 on it, so it's a pretty good weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of lanterns, I have a feeling. Or is this just enough? I think we have maybe just enough. This is gonna be one of those special moments where we have just enough. I'll need more lanterns later, of course, but oh, that's a good feeling. I have 1 lantern to spare, I think. Ooh, that is perfect. That is lovely. How many sweet corn apples are the trees are holding?
there's like, I don't. Okay, you took away the message because you typed it wrong. Okay, let's go sleep here. But I think that's pretty much all the progress we're gonna do today. Um, since I mainly need the anvils for the next part. Um, and what's I need to go heal my pickaxe too. So let's take a look from afar. I didn't actually look at the castle as a whole today. In my render distance, I lowered it recently to make my frames better, but I can't really even see the whole thing if I go up. So this is what the castle looks like as a whole. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, let's see the question. How many sweet corn apples are the trees going to hold? There's multiple holds in these, but I'll just pretend like they're one of each. Um, I don't know. Sweet corn apples. Hmm. Is that even a type of apple? Are the trees plural? I don't know. I probably should get some more torches too. I've ran out of my torches in the while mining, so let's get another stack on me. I know I crafted a lot at some point. I think that's the leftover ones. There's some blaze rods still here, which is good. Okay, I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, that's good progress today. Oh, it was what was wrong with the sentence? Okay, so, well, I got it right. I don't know if there was supposed to be two, these or holds wrong again, but I got it, so that's good. So I'm probably gonna end the stream here, because I think that's pretty much all the progress we're gonna do today. And I need more anvils anyway, which I'm not gonna AFK during the stream. So how far this was a 2 hour and 20-minute stream, which is pretty good. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, subscribe, like, do all that stuff. I make weekly videos, so if you want to watch more of my content, there should be stuff I've already made, or I'll stream next week. I'll probably do Hollow Knight next week. So yeah, this is gonna be the end. I don't know if there's anything else I need to say, but bye.